Good morning, guys. I'm in a hurry, I've got no time. I will have to tell you so many thanks. And I don't know if I can manage to put it in one video. So who knows if I can pull this off. You'll find out at the end of the video and say, well, you just talked too much. Well, he's influenced. And whatever you might say, but first of all, important is you're here and thanks for being here first of all, because I really appreciate it. So I can tell you about the thing, the thing you've been waiting on. And of course, you're here because of the Hee Wing T2 Cruza. Exactly, that thing. Hang on, we'll get going with this.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Just FPV.
First of all, I want to tell you, this hasn't been a video that's easy and had to be constructed over so long time now. It's Saturday today, and I've been flying the thing Thursday, right. First time, and I had only one slot only to make this happen, because weather is simply crap at this time of the year here. It's windy, it's raining, it's so gusty, so you can't get anywhere without saying, well, I might lose my plane because it's not appropriate to fly in that weather. I did anyways, and was lucky because I had the wind to just calm down to 0 almost, and so we have perfect conditions. And I moved out to the Haunted Hill, my favorite spot where I like to launch my new planes and wings. And you've probably been seeing this in the other videos before. So yeah, Haunted Hill. Classic. So sadly my wingman didn't have time to join me and take some more footage, but I hope I could cope that with the new GoPro here, because that little fella, it's awesome. I just got it. It's the 12th, and this time I will have to use it a bit more in my videos because this is freaking awesome. But well, it's not about the GoPro today, it's about the T2 Cruza. And well, first of all, congrats to Hee Wing for making this after all our debates and talks and ideas and so on. Well, where do I start? Remember the time the T1 came out? Back then, the ideas for the T2 was forged. Yeah, I made a list of things and a survey what people wanted, desired and missed and would like to have different. So this was the time where the T2 was, well, started to be in your heads and in the heads of the Hee Wing company. And they started developing until somewhere in the beginning of this year, where suddenly a certain person came along and say, hey, have a look at this. And I looked and I said, what? And game was on, and I was just stoked and super excited because I could see so many things that I've been talking about and discussing with the people that, yeah, they really did it. The most things, at least. And over time, all those details added up to more and more and a bigger picture. And I never had the idea this would happen. I thought, well, the T2, this will be something like a T1++, bit bigger, and so on and so on. Yeah. And if you look at the stats nowadays, you will say, yeah, it's a bit bigger, so what? No big deal, it's just a plane. I could take the Swordfish, I could take this, I could take that, the Albert or whatever. Yeah, you can. But it's not the T2. And the T2 is definitely not the Albert and not the Swordfish. No. Not the Swordfish. And not the Albert either. Differences. I can't tell you in detail, but I can tell you that it's much more rigid than an Albert, where you can just take your finger, run through the foam, and write your name like that. I can't compare to the Swordfish. I just had it at hands one time. I didn't expect it too much, and I think it's a fun plane basically. But well, I can't compare it and can't say anything bad or good or even differences. Well, it seems lighter, yeah. Perhaps, depends on the load you put into it, but yeah. What I want to point out is you can't really compare those wings. The T2 is a bigger thing, a thing for you to step up to, because if you have been flying the T1 and you liked it, and you felt you had this need for getting a little bit further, more options, more load you can put into it, more batteries, more this, that, and the next thing, just from me speaking, a big battery, some formation flight radar module, some express LRS diversity, some panning mechanism, and hell yeah, maybe a GoPro even, or some things like that. Then you can see it's getting hard with the T1 because it's a minor plane and it's fine as it is, but don't overload it because then you won't have that fun you have, basically. And it doesn't even match up or compare or whatever you want to say with the T1 either, because the T1 is a whole different approach on this plane, on this concept, and the T2 takes another track, a track where you want to say, yeah, well, that's for the bigger guys. Definitely, that's not the T1. The T1 is it's pretty awesome. You see, I've got some here. That's a special edition, one of me and one with my mate Jan FPV, and they fly awesomely well. I love it. I don't want to miss it. I've had a bunch of those now, and I love it. Things we really love about this is the mechanism, how to assemble this, get it together, put it off again. Well, you can basically get every piece of spare part. That's crisp. That's really cool. And I love this. I really do. Because you're never in a dead end. Never. So, why do I say this? Yeah, I say this because it will certainly happen for the T2 as well. Because you will get every part, I guess. And that's a good thing to have. I've got just a basic example on why this is good. You see, I've bought the Crosswind Mini, right? 1.6 meters wingspan, awesome plane. But again, you got this foam where you can write your name on with your finger. Not that cool. Besides getting hot, it's got hard to get this bird. Spares, hard to come by. Not so much for the T2 and the T1 as we know it. So this is a major part of this plane where you can say, well, that saves my value. That saves your value because you can exchange everything you want. And if you want to do this part new, or you want to have another hatch, or you want to have a new fuse, or new this and that, or the next thing again, well, head on, go for it, no problem. It's there. There will be spares and you can obtain them just as easily as just order the plane. And not at the same price, of course. Yeah. So, repairing a plane you crashed accidentally, or like Shelby maybe would say, well, we was just flashing through the buildings and, there came this thing in between and, well, no problem. Shelby would just order a new one, a new spare part. So would I. So, Shelby, no offense. You fly great, really, really. So yeah, what can I say? Well, maybe I should stop saying something because I've been already talking for 7 minutes now to you, almost, more or less, and you didn't see a shit. Oh, I gotta quote that. Let's head over to some footage because I did the maiden, and let me take you out with me to that point where I did the maiden. The maiden day, that was Thursday. Let me rewind that.
Boys. I'm freaking nervous. It's a long time since I've been that nervous because today I've got a real special one for you, and I've been longing for to tell you about this. And now we're here. Now I am allowed to make videos, and now I'm allowed to tell you and show you, and I'm stoked, guys! Oh, I'm taking down a biker. That's not good. Well, oh shit, nothing happened. Anyways, yeah, I'm heading out to the field and get something in my trunk here and in the back of my car, and this is going to be awesome. And it won't be, I'm sure it won't be this thing you've been waiting for, because what you expect, I would assume, is completely different. Yet I can tell you and promise you, you won't be disappointed. Surprised you will be. Hang on. Well, I had to relocate because the first spot I usually attend to is just filled up with fresh slurry. So landowners just gave it a certain coating, which I don't want to end up with. And I didn't choose to go out here after work and smell like everything coming out of cows and pigs. So yeah, nah. So back to the haunted hill, as I call it. for something new. And I hope you didn't see it so far. I can see it. Wait and see. I will present in a second. Attention, 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 attention. So that is the haunted hill. And the wind is totally gone. So perfect conditions for me to get up there, right? And nobody around. Almost just saw one car and one person on this bike. So we're not going to annoy anybody. Certainly I can get annoyed if things go sideways. Well, we'll see about that, right? Well, that's the haunted hill. Be there in a second. I've been really waiting for so long to tell you all this. So it's a great day. It's a great day for me. And I've been talking to many people, and the usual suspects which commonly chime in, and mostly down in China. So shout out to George and Nikki. Great job. Thanks, you can have this. Well, this became reality from an idea and some posts and notes. So yeah. Great. I'm stoked. Did I mention that? I'm stoked. I'm still stoked. And well, let's hope I don't blow it. Hope I don't blow it up. Let's hope that. Well, here we have it. You've been waiting for this. And what you see here is the corpus, the fuselage of the T2, and it's in half assembled mode. Wings and motors are attached. I won't tease you too much because I will just finish this and simply get the things done so we can get up there, right? So yeah. Ladies and gents, this is it. I'm gonna be tossing that one. Just had to adjust the voltage of the battery, which reminded me I've overloaded the battery a bit, so well, was not clever, but here we go. T2 maiden flight. Greetings to all of you, and thanks for joining me on this. I'm pretty much nervous, and we'll go up in the sky or deep into the ground, I guess. So this is the direction I intend. Let's hope it doesn't end here. Oh boy! It flies! Whoa! Amazing! Nothing fearful, just flying. Coming up. Oh! Holy moly! This is so freaking awesome, guys! T2! Woo! Oh, guys, what can I say? It's lovely. Okay, I can see I've inverted the rudder. That's not good. But man, look at it. Taking out the motors. Preparing a glide by. Whoa! Hands off! Really lovely. Look at it! Ah! Woo! Boy, this is lovely. See. Stabilize, works straight out of the box. So yeah, oh man, hands are shaking. Time to take the goggles on. Okay, I'll switch the goggles now. Whoa, how freaking awesome is this, man? This is lovely. Whoa! Ah. This is cool. This is so cool. Oh boy. It's so stable. Yeah, the rudder is definitely inverted. So if I have to make a turn left, I have to pull the trigger right. And it really does a good job. Boy, how sexy this is. Let me see if I can get close to us here and fly by. Where are we? There we are, somewhere here. Yeah, here we go. Oh, look at this. You sexy thing. Whoa. Okay, outer trim has been done. It tends to pull up now. Maybe I should do it once again. Oh, this is lovely, guys. Okay. Formation flight. I'm coming, guys. Wait for me. This is freaking awesome. Oh, I love this. I really do. So, you won't believe what I'm flying currently. I will get closer to you, so... Where are you? There you are. Okay, so you can see me. Oh, have a look. There it is. Ah, oh, awesome! Awesome! So, what can I say? Currently flying at the speed of 85 kilometers an hour. This is pretty relaxed. And hold your heads, ladies and gentlemen. Either the power meter isn't calibrated or we are going for 1.2 amps. This can't be true. I think this is something with the PDB that's connected and does a good job. Well, at least it fools me plenty. So I will have to auto-tune it a bit. Let's now, and yeah, up and down, left and right, left and right. It is so calm. It's so a big thing, and I can tell you, this is really fun. Oh, I'm going nuts with it. Can't help it. I can't help it. You gotta see this. You will see this. Hopefully it records, because this is awesome. So I'm just trimming, auto-tuning the elevator. I think this is going good. Oops. Let me think. I have to turn. Okay. Then and the roll axis. Roll axis, yes, and this is cool. This is so cool. Oh boy, how awesome! How freaking awesome is this, bitte? Getting mixed up. Okay, coming back to our spot. I'm a bit away, some 600 meters, and here we go. Approaching home base. Let me see. What do we have on the stats on the mixings on the feed forward? Nothing special, to be honest. Nothing special. It simply behaves as you would assume it to do. So you fly, it just does. It just does. It's what it have to do, and that's cool. The rudder thing is new to me, and yeah, I'm not used to fly rudder, but this is cool. I will have to switch the servo direction, of course, but other than that, this is awesome. So yeah, what can I say more? It was easy to chuck in the wind, okay, into the sky, because there was no wind, and yeah, it's silent. It carries 8-inch props, and some motors, which of I can't tell you which they are because I honestly don't know, and they're not stating what they are. We are flying 6S setup, a 6S setup with a 5,000 milliamp hours lithium ion pack. I used to use on my 7-inch quad, and beside of that, this is just awesome. Let me have a look where you are. You are there. Okay, then I will try to get here and make a flyby. Let me see. We have to turn here, and I will go to details later, and certainly after I have landed, because I'm overexcited to fly this, and I can say, oh boy, this is so awesome. So if you take this from a T1, then you are mistaken, ladies and gentlemen. This is definitely not a T1. This has never been like the T1. It looks familiar, sure it does, because it's the same manufacturer, and the idea is, okay, they originated in the T1, but this, ladies and gentlemen, is definitely something else. This is the T2, the T2 Cruza, and you'll find out when we look at it later why it's called the Cruza, and it definitely could take some load. So I will take all my crap together and tell you what I know about the plane in video here. And well, now I'm trying to achieve a nice flyby. Whoa, here we go, here we go. Yes. Yes. Whoa. How awesome. Oops. Passengers. Okay. Although we are cruising with some, let's say, 50 to 80 kilometers an hour, it's pretty silent. You can almost not hear it. This is cool. Let me have a look where I am. We're here. Okay. Okay. No. Wait. One more flyby because I can't help it. I can't help it. Okay. Let me see. Let's go in deep here. Diving down. Yes. No big deal. It just behaves like you would have expected it to behave. This is so cool. Whoa! Yeah! So, let's see how it glides, shall we? Something is up here. I'll have to do some altitude. Where are we? Where are we? We are, there we are, okay. There? Anyway, we're here. Okay, let's see how we can climb. Oh, the power calibration is definitely off. Can't be true. But it feels like it doesn't take any energy, as these motors are so efficient, so economic, that you well, just pull full throttle and something is happening, but it's not on the battery, because that even doesn't move at all. So yeah. Okay. Now I will go back to glide and see what happens when we turn here. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. Now this thing. Oh, we have some sideways. Nice. I will try to see where we are at. Okay, we're gliding. So this is not a sailplane, of course, but whoa! Oh boy, this is great. The thing has a feature, and it's the flaps, and I just pulled the flaps, and you can see how it just speeds down. And I will try to land it so we can get it in here. Let me see. We will have to land this way as we started. And maybe wait. We can come in like the camera can take us. Let me see. Where are we? We're here. Okay. Okay. We're coming from there. So we have to turn around. Like so. And we will go for a landing, ladies and gentlemen. I will hope to land here safe and sound. Whew. First landing is always the most crucial one, because I tend to crash my planes on landings. That's not cool, because that would be the only flight I could do with this. So yeah, we are coming in for landing. Hold your hats, ladies and gentlemen. We are throttling down. Just, okay, okay, okay. There we go. Okay, okay. Whoa! Stall! Stall! Too much flaps. Okay. Okay. Guys, this has been awesome. We stalled due to the high flaps and the low speed, and woo! It flew! Awesome! What can I say? I'm super stoked. It really behaves right, really nice. If you're used to use the T1, this is well, unfamiliar to have in hands because it's a huge plane compared to the T1. And yeah, well, some technical details are differing a lot. So yeah, but well, it flies nice. It behaves nice, but I have to check on my flaps because pulling the flaps is maybe not the best idea to do in such a situation. Going low, going slow, and then nah, not good. So yeah, let me take over. So yeah, here we go. Ah, look at it. Yeah, I stalled because of the speed. Let me stop the recording. It recorded, guys. We got video, and yeah. Look at this plane. And now you tell me this is awesome. I will be honest with you guys. I've been surprised myself that it turned out to be so big. I mean, look at it. It's humongous. It's so big, so you wouldn't expect it to turn out like this. I would have assumed the T2 would be some bigger version of the T1. And as I finally had it in my hands, I said, "Oh my God!" It was so great, so huge, and well, we should just chuck it one more time into the air and give it a flight, as we simply have to, because it flew so great. We tuned it. We did. And what? Whoa. Nothing with arming here. Stop it. Disarmed. Woo. Another arm in my hands here. It flew great. Simply great. And launching is super easy. Chuck it. Everything's good. Perfect. Let's see if we can do it one more time. Shall we? Okay. Hold your heads. Haha. Ready for round two. Ready for round two. So guys, this is the T2. Are you ready? Let's go for it. Whoa. It simply flies. It simply flies. Well, coming by. This is an angle mode. Angle mode. So what I've learned, don't pull full flaps or we will stall. Let me see where those birds have gone, because they were cool. There we are. Okay. Okay. I will stand here behind the camera so I know where I have to aim when I want to fly into the camera. So I'm heading for those birds to follow him, flying with geese, I guess. Battery says 22.4 volts. That's cool. Okay. Hey fellas, where you at? Where you wanna go? Well, we don't wanna annoy them too much, so let's head back. Yeah, basically it flies like on rails. Super calm, super cool. Now I'll flip over to horizon mode now. 1, 2, 3, horizon mode. Locked. Simply locked. That's cool. Absolutely cool. And we'll lose some altitude. That's not so cool, but it's due to my adjustments. we can fix on that later. So yeah, flies beautifully. Well, I will switch it back to angle mode. They are the second flock of birds. See, well, nice, nice. But we would let them pass. We don't want to annoy any birds or nature or whatever. Let's get back, because we've reached some fair distance, and it's time to get home and do a flyby for you guys. You can see how awesome this really is. So yeah, woohoo! Let me say, this is one heck of a bird. Ah, so good, so good. Well, still need some tuning, I guess, but it flies great. It's the default for our INAV 6, and yeah, you've seen we did some tuning just a second ago, but you see, it just tracks and flies and behaves, and everything is good and great. Where are we? Where are we? There we are. Whoa! I'll do another flyby first so we can have it and see it. It's hard to pinpoint where I am, because I'm not the brightest figure in this scenery here. Doesn't mean my intellect, it's just the colors. It's shady, it's getting evening, and well, it's darkening. The dawn is coming. Dusk, dawn, dusk. So I guess yeah, here I am, going right at you. Whoa! Awesome, ladies and gentlemen, awesome. That was cool.
18 minutes.
Yeah, 18 minutes, and still pointing out 22 volts battery. Can be true, but I don't know. Well, let's go for some altitude. Let's see what we can do here. Okay, it goes for 6.5 meters a second. Climbing. It's not the fastest one, but that's not what I wanted it to be. So yeah, if you want to make it a speeder, then you have to put other motors on it, and maybe go for some other configuration. This is the defaults for 6S for now, and I think this is a good cruiser. It's the cruiser, but we'll see. As you might can guess, this is not the regular version, as it's still getting optimized. And what you will get if you buy this one on ftcrc.com, then you'll get the final version, of course, with all optimizations. I will place 18 minutes, and I will place INAV tuning here, so you can get it and start off with your flight computers and just get going. But I would advise you to consider a flight computer that does the measurement of the battery voltage better than this mix of PDB and flight computer I have here. I will do some auto tune once more, see what we can achieve here. Okay, looks like crap in the air because I'm just pulling and rolling, and well, let's roll. Yep, rolling 360s. Well, yeah, that's good. So yeah, let's have a look at the values. So it's definitely the PIDs are still default for the for INAV 6.1.1, and well, let's see what roll does. It reduces the feed forward tremendously down to 34, 33, and pitch feed forward goes down too. So yeah, I guess the tuning for this will occur sooner or later, and you will get the final version from me. And I'm talking. I'm so happy I'm flying the thing, and I was even in the capability in the position to land this. And I can tell you, this is it really flies nice. So I get out of auto tune now, and we're full manual. Yes, this is it. This is how I like it. Let's see what happens if I put return to home. En route to rehome, it sweetly turns, gently nose back home, and readjusts and goes for the way home. This is cool, ladies and gentlemen. This is cool. En route to home, it says, and I can say, well, that works. That's cool. Whoa, wait. My signal is breaking up because I'm looking somewhere I shouldn't. Let me see. Where I have to look. Well, okay, maybe there. Yeah. Okay, it's getting dark. it's getting dark, it's time to land, and we'll do one more cool flyby because it was so freaking awesome. So it's going home with 33 kilometers an hour. That's far too little for me, but it won't eat any battery. So yeah, let's get it out of that and get back in business and fly over here and gently get home again as long as we can, safe and sound, and do a landing like by the numbers, you know. Nothing like, oh, let's do the flap thing. That wasn't good because I pulled it over to about 50 to 100% flaps. That's never gonna end good because then begins to stall. We don't want that. We don't need that, right? So, coming up here, gliding in.
22 minutes.
Yeah, the old walks in the camera here says, well, it's getting nasty dark and I'm getting blocky. Doesn't matter, you'll see the OSD anyways, as I will lay it over the 4K footage. And of course I will add my voiceover. This is too as an overlay, so you can get an idea of what happened when. And yes, I'm super excited about this plane. This is cool. For everybody who ordered this already, congrats guys, you did the right thing. That's absolutely the plane to go for if you go for a little cruiser trip. Well, okay, so gliding, motor is out. We glide, we glide, we glide, we glide, we glide. Oh, look at it, look at it. Oh, lovely.
Disarmed.
Disarmed. And that's it. I really love when things turn out the way they're supposed to do. And yeah, well, the chances were 50-50. You never know what happens. And well, it worked great. And the second flight here was cool. And we did some tuning again, yes. And a landing that was good. So here we have a look here. Look at it. Those LEDs, those cope LEDs at the end of the wings is so fantastic. You get an extra 12 volt output on that, and I can promise you this is cool. This is so cool. So, stopping the thumb pro. Okay. And now we can do some money shots, can we? This is awesome. This is so freaking awesome. Getting dark. Got the goggles from my face, and you can see the marks on my front. And yeah, sun is gone, sun is down. It's getting really dark. Mosquitoes didn't eat me so far, but well, we take a look at the plane in detail later. Not here because I don't want to be eaten and snatched by all those hungry mosquitoes. And wow, whew. I did the maiden, I did flew. It was so great. Yeah, keep in mind it's a pre-production version I got here. This is not what you get what you guys will get when you order this at ftcrc.com, and some details will differ and will be in better shape than mine. Not saying this is in bad shape, but you maybe have figured that the foam has some, well, it's not equally gray and it has some markings, and that's pre-production. That's pretty normal. So yeah, that's what you get with the pre-production, and this is test flighting for me, and I can say and I can mention what's wrong and maybe where we should adjust somewhat better, and where we can do something other things better, and get this optimized until you guys get this. And I can tell you by now it's pretty awesome. I didn't expect it to be that awesome because I was asked, do you want to test fly the thing? And I said, yes, please, just send it, bring it in. And yeah, they did after all. And now we will, as mentioned, just get out of here as long as we can. And I will go back to you on the bench or on the table with it, and we'll talk about it. And the most exciting thing about this is how to assemble and disassemble this. I will show you later. as mentioned, not now. I gotta go.
It's Monday morning. Oh, I didn't make it. Sorry for that, guys. The video is here. That's the first part. I will do a second part where we just go into details with what I found, what I think I found, and what I think it is, and further notes on the first flight and how to assemble, disassemble it in a hurry, and how I get along with that. Further, some history stuff, when this started, when I got the first note on it, and some inner details on what got tested, for example, and well, yeah, the most of the part you already seen because my mate Giz over and you in England, he already released his, and we talked about this before, and yeah. So congrats Giz on it from here. You made a good job as usual, and yeah, of course, VTROL. Nice one. Well, what do we have in store for next video? Next video will contain even more than my just announced talk. Of course, there will be another flight, and of course images of a following plane, and so we will show you the T2 in-flight footage and talk about flaps and stuff and well, all your concerns. I'm planning a Q&A and live session where you can just smack me all the questions in my head and you can just get the reply immediately live. How about that? If you like that, please mention that in the description below or in the comments, so I know you were up to this, because I don't want to sit here for 2 people asking. Well, and I do like to sit with the talk with you guys, but it has to be, well, in a certain way that's reasonable. And planning a live chat isn't reasonable for maybe 2 people. We can do this with Telegram, WhatsApp, whatever you like. Okay, maybe not WhatsApp, but okay. Yeah, so don't forget to comment below. And yeah, this is just a part 1. Apologies, but it didn't make it, sorry. Has to be some stuff, and if you have to match up 3 cameras and narration and everything, so yeah, time flies, and there's something called life in between between the hobby. So yeah, don't take this too hard. I will get more back with more footage soon. So yeah, thanks for watching this time. Thanks for reaching the end, and if you liked it, you could back me up with a like and a subscribe if you don't already haven't, and yeah, I would really appreciate that. Catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Be seeing ya.
Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. That would be awesome.